Close your eyes if that's comfortable, and just relax. And know that you are safe. And just take a moment to set aside your whirling thoughts and connect with the spirit within at your heart center. Let's begin. There is only one secret to healing, and it is enlightenment. Means going beyond the ego and believing that we are separate to an awareness of the divine, and realizing that you are the universe, manifesting through this human nervous system and becoming self-aware. When you feel limitless and free, you truly begin to heal yourself. Healing is the return of the memory of wholeness to the truth of your being. When you are whole, you are healed. When you are whole, you lose the fear of death, because you recognize that death is a creative opportunity to recreate yourself. So the secret to healing is actually the secret to enlightenment. The best way to reach an awareness of the spirit within, your divinity, is through meditation. This particular meditation is for you to listen to divine ideas, big ideas, cosmic ideas, healing ideas. When you hear these ideas over and over again, at first you may not understand, but as you listen to them, they cause a shift in your consciousness, and then everything changes. This awareness of your divinity activates self-repair processes, because it's revealing to you your true identity. Healing is spontaneous in this awareness. The way you think changes, and the way you think changes your emotions and feelings, and moves you to a higher level. There is a greater power of intention, and everything you intend becomes much more powerful. There is more freedom of choice, more creativity. You will also find yourself experiencing loving kindness, compassion, peace of mind. All this happens very spontaneously because you are tapping into, getting in touch with that part of yourself that is inseparable from all that exists. Now put your attention in your body. Be aware of your heart, or put your attention anywhere in the body where you need healing. And just allow your eyes to remain closed, and just listen to the words. And you may listen to these divine ideas for a few minutes every day, and keep doing it as a regular practice, because what you're doing is seeding your consciousness with words that come from the universal domain, the divine. And even though you may not understand these words in the beginning, they will be like seeds in your own inner being. And when seeds are left alone in that inner being, They wait for the right time, the right season, and they blossom. They manifest. In every one of these words is the promise of thousands of opportunities. So just take it easy and relax, and put your awareness within, inside, and listen. Take another deep breath and relax into the oneness, into the spirit within, to your heart center. I am space. I am the sun. I am the directions above and below. I am God. I am everything. I am all beings. I am darkness. I am the light. I am the earth. I am the ocean. I'm the dust, the wind, the fire. In all this world, all is well with me. I am connected to Spirit. I am the microcosm of the divine. I easily rise beyond joy and sorrow. The world exists in me, the self, the infinite consciousness. Even as the reflection seems to exist in the mirror, I am the fragrance in flowers, the light and radiance. I'm the experience. Whatever may exist in the universe, I am the supreme truth, one with the consciousness of all that is. Free from any tethers or boundaries, I am the very essence in all things in the universe. Just as butter exists in milk, and liquidity exists in water, I exist in all that exists. I am the total fulfillment of desires. I am the absence of cravings. I am friendliness. I am tranquility. I am gracefulness, sweetness, and speech, wondrousness. I am the realization of cosmic events. I am the absence of divided consciousness. These may be human experiences, but my oneness is my constant experience in consciousness. I am the truth. I am the one who sees that there is no division in all between the self and the other. I am the one infinite light of consciousness that exists as the sole reality. Whatever is in mind is the world, and this world is merely thoughts manifesting themselves. I realize the non-existence of my ego self. I realize that it came into being through fear, need, and delusion. I release this false identity and realize my essence as one with the Supreme Being, with infinite consciousness. I am free from all conditioning, all limitations. The universe is a dream, and I am presence within the only presence, the I am presence. I see the truth. I see the consciousness which dwells in all beings. It is omnipotent and omnipresent. All these words are expressions of consciousness. In the infinite consciousness, I have created my life and everything and everyone in it. I create words as the natural expression of my being. Everything is experienced in my own consciousness. I am an enlightened being. Though I may be constantly engaged in activity, there is a part of me that does nothing. I just am. All happens. Living happens. There is nothing to cling to or grasp, nothing to renounce or run away from. This lifespan of mine is but a brief moment. Eternity stretches before it and after it. Existence is the infinite, unbounded consciousness. A lifespan is just a single thought in that consciousness. That which is known as me is nothing other than the self experiencing the infinite. In truth, it is the magnificent and infinite field of consciousness, in which numerous universes appear and disappear. I turn away from the idea of me and mine and the world, and am instantly, naturally free. As spirit, there is peace. I release all doubt, all mistakes and errors. This infinite consciousness is unaffected by circumstance. I exist in an untouched universe. Infinite consciousness is revealed. I am free from sorrow. All that is within consciousness. The mind is even unaffected by the good or bad intentions of another. The body does not create the mind. The mind creates the body. The mind is also the seed for the body. If the body perishes, the mind can create other bodies for itself. Today I wake up to my own mental creations, which are the manifestation of my ideas. My personal mind and the infinity of space are all one. Therefore, regardless of what I have created, I can create as many words as I like. I am friendliness, love, compassion, and natural goodness is me. I am at peace, free from sorrow. I am spirit in action. I am free from all defects. I am blood and flesh. I am body. I am consciousness. I am the mind also. I am the earth. I am space. I am the sun and the moon, and the stars and the galaxies, all things. I am divine. I am the consciousness in which all things are strong. I am the essence of all things. I release all that may limit me, though I know I am limitless, infinite. I am one with infinite space. I am free. I am whole, healed, and wealthy. Like a wave in the vast ocean of consciousness, I am free. I am awake. I am liberated. And I affirm, and so it is.
I used to think I had to have my own way, could do everything on my own, living my life like a one-woman play, feeling confused and alone. Still I held on tight to the life that I knew, till it wasn't the life I remembered. Finally admitting I hadn't a clue, I opened my arms and surrendered, and I made room for grace. I just stepped aside, opened up a space, watch the blessings arrive every day, since I made room for grace. I want to live without making demands, asking for help when I need it, being happy, just doing the best that I can. When I stumble, I won't be defeated, since I made room for grace. I just stepped aside, opened up a space. Now the blessings arrive every day, since I made room for grace. If I had insisted on all that I wanted, I see I'd have sold myself short. But when I stopped resisting, I got what I needed, so much more, since I made room for grace. I just stepped aside, opened up a space, watch the blessings arrive. I made room for grace. I just stepped aside, opened up a space. Now the blessings arrive every day, since I made room for grace. Since I made room for grace. Gonna set it free, let things be, let the thrill of life carry me. 'Cause now I know I'm in the flow, I'm finally free, oh blessed be. Gonna set it free, let things be, let the thrill of life carry me. 'Cause now I know I'm in the flow, I'm finally free, oh blessed be. Life unfolds with grace and ease, endless possibilities.
We were all in the same van and they're coughing and sputtering.
Everywhere they've always been, when I choose to let them in. Gonna set it free, let things be, let the thrill of life carry me. 'Cause now I know I'm in the flow, I'm finally free, oh blessed be. Gonna set it free, let things be, let the thrill of life carry me. 'Cause now I know I'm in the flow, I'm finally free, oh blessed be. I've outgrown those smaller dreams, the way they used to limit me. I make the space, invite love in, magic fills my life again. Shoo, 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 shoo. There's something bigger calling me to follow where my passion leads. I trust that flows, don't need to know. I dance into the great unknown. Gonna set it free, let things be, let the thrill of life carry me. 'Cause now I know I'm in the flow, I'm finally free, oh blessed be. Gonna set it free, let things be, let the thrill of life carry me. 'Cause now I know I'm in the flow, I'm finally free, oh blessed be. 'Cause now I know I'm in the flow, I'm finally free, oh blessed be. I'm finally free. You know I'm finally free. Oh, blessed be.
Oh, you did? Okay, this is me. I am. I just turned it off.
I am dreaming, you can't stop me. People pulling me all directions, good intentions, manifesting with my blessing. My done searching through with guessing. This is the way it's gonna be. Life is a flower blooming for me. My dandelion dreams, my dandelion dreams. Waves are crashing, winds are blowing. May not know where I'm going, but I am going. This is the way it's gonna be. Life is a flower blooming for me. My dandelion dreams, my dandelion dreams, my dandelion dreams, my dandelion dreams. Sweet as sunshine, flowing down like rain. Possibilities, you know my name. After the blossom, I'm tossing the seeds into the wind. After the blossom, I'm tossing the seeds into the wind. I'm setting them free. My dandelion dreams, 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 dandelion dreams.
Out there on the bridge, he bagged small one after small one, put them in his little fridge. Well, then he caught himself a whopper, and I watched him throw it back. I couldn't help but ask him, hey man, why'd you do that? He pulled out this little skillet and said, see, it wouldn't fit. It was none of my business, but I couldn't help it with. He'd get a bigger pan, get a bigger pan. When you got big dreams, for heaven's sake, don't throw those dreams back in the lake. It's not that you can't have it all, you've just been dreaming way too small. Get a bigger pan, get a bigger pan. I've been thinking like that fisherman more times than I can count. Every time I felt unworthy, ran myself down. I'd get afraid and wouldn't play what I had there on the line, thinking that the big fish couldn't possibly be mine. But there's another fish to fry, and there's another day. Next time I hook the big one, I won't let him get away. I'll get a bigger pan, get a bigger pan. 'Cause I got big dreams, for heaven's sake, won't throw those dreams back in the lake. It's not that I can't have it all, I've just been dreaming way too small. I'll get a bigger pan, get a bigger pan. Okay, I've got it figured out, for self-esteem as well as dreams and trout. Get a bigger pan, get a bigger pan. When you got big dreams, for heaven's sake, don't throw those dreams back in the lake. It's not that you can't have it all, you've just been dreaming way too small. So get a bigger pan, get a bigger pan, get a bigger pan, get a bigger pan. Get the bigger, get the bigger, get a bigger pan, get a bigger pan, get a bigger pan, get a bigger pan.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Unity Spiritual Center of Hamilton, where we explore living everyday spirituality. I'm so grateful that you're here today. My name is Reverend Pat Ball, and I will be your MC. I am not the main attraction, trust me. That's Reverend Ann. So we're going to begin by dedicating this service to the Hamilton Regional Indian Center. This is, you'll see their vision and their mission on your screen right now, and we will be tithing to this center for the rest of the year 2022. And we want to acknowledge where we are. The city of Hamilton is situated upon the traditional territories of the Erie, Neutral, and Huron-Wendat, the Haudenosaunee, and the Mississaugas. I apologize for not having that right. Haudenosaunee. Thank you. The land is covered by the Dish One Spoon Wampum Belt Covenant, which was an agreement between the Haudenosaunee and the Anishinaabe to care and to share the resources around the Great Lakes. Today, the city of Hamilton is home to many Indigenous people from across Turtle Island, which is what they call North America. And we recognize that we must do more to learn about the rich history of this land so we can better understand our roles as caretakers, neighbors, partners, and residents. And so one of their fundraising items is a t-shirt, which is called the Every Child Matters t-shirt, and I'd like to call on Randy to model it for you, please. This t-shirt was, there you see, his wonderful orange t-shirt in a minute, as soon as he moves his, there you go. And we are selling them here for them. If you would like one, please let us know, and we will have one for you. We have a supply here already, and we can also order more. This shirt reflects the multi-generational impact of residential schools and the resilience of those who survived. Proceeds from these shirt sales will be directed to the Native Northwest Reconciliation Fund to support people and families who continue to be impacted by the residential schools and the intergenerational trauma. So we encourage you to support this fundraiser by buying a t-shirt so that you have one when it will be Orange Shirt Day in August, I believe. So please be ready. Apparently somebody said that they were looking for one 2 weeks before, could not find one anywhere. So get your shirt early because they may run out. Now it's time for our Song of the Month by our wonderful singer, songwriter, musician, Emilio, singing Happy, Healthy, Holy, and Whole.
Hallelujah for my feet, hallelujah for every heartbeat. Sing hallelujah for my breath, hallelujah for the air, hallelujah, love is everywhere. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am whole. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am whole. Sing.
Whoa, sing, thank you. I really, did you think it was never ending? This is going on, but it was great to just be repeating those. Thank you so much. And now to lead us on our spiritual journey today, Reverend Anne Ahokangas.
Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. Hi, those of you online. It's so great to see you. Oh, I've just come back from 5 days in Kansas City at the Unity Convention. It was absolutely wonderful. And perhaps if you have an opportunity, contact us and we'll fill you in on some of the exciting things that we learned and experienced. So if you're here for the first time, welcome. And I have some new people that I haven't seen for a while. Hi, Cheryl. Really great to have you here. And let's just go into opening prayer. I'd love for you to read this with me, and then let's take a moment to just allow these words to land in your soul. I believe life is good. God is all there is, and love is the only power. I align myself with the power within to create my best life. Now close your eyes and just recognize that Spirit is at the center of who you are. And let's just sit there and bask and rest for a moment. And just take a deep breath and bring your attention back to the room. And why don't we sing this one together? Emilio, will you lead us? I Am Healed by Karen Drucker.
Everything I need to know is right here. There is a power deep inside of me. I am being guided to the answers, and this truth has set me free. I am healed, I already know it. I am healed, it's already healed. I am healed, glory, hallelujah. I am healed, I am healed. I am healed, I already know it. Sing, I am healed, it's already healed. I am healed, glory, hallelujah. I am healed, I am healed. Oh yeah, I'm feeling kinda good. I'm feeling so, so good. That's better, right? With every breath I'm feeling so much stronger. I've tapped into the strength inside of me. I spend each day in gratitude and wonder. The power of the love is all I see. I am healed, I already know. I am healed, it's already healed. I am healed, oh glory, hallelujah. I am healed, I am healed, I am healed, I already know. I am healed, it's already healed. I am healed, glory, hallelujah. I am healed, I am healed. It was an instrumental for dancing. I think of all the pain I am healed. I am healed. I am healed. I am healed. I am, glory, hallelujah. I am healed. I am healed.
Oh goodness, I don't know how you follow along that music. It just always floors me how fantastic you are, Emilio. Thank you so much. Now it's time for the absolute word, which is adapted from the daily word from Unity, used with permission, and this is from Paul Hasselbeck. The word for today is wholeness. I am divine. I express wholeness and health. Appearances are temporary impressions and not an accurate picture of who or what I am. If I face a health challenge, I bless my body for its restorative powers, which so many people are doing right now, supported by the principles of life, health, and wholeness. Despite any outer appearances, life, wholeness, and health are aspects of the truth of what I am. Divine life is a principle I remember using meditation and claim with prayer. In moments of quiet reflection, I turn within to this inner wellspring of life. It enables energizing flow of life in and through my body. I claim life, health, and wholeness to establish health and well-being to every part of my body. My heart beats and my cells vibrate with the energy of life. Wow, that is powerful, isn't it? Amazing. All right, Emilio.
All right, we've all done this. Hi, Gertie. Hi, Sandy May. It's their favorites. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way. Let me live in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me learn from all the ways I fall. Let me learn from all the ways I fall. Oh, let me know that love can heal us all. Let me know that love can heal us all. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me know that love is all around. Let me know that love is all around. Oh, let me share the good that overflows. Let me share the good that overflows. Oh, let my stance rebuild the path of peace. Let me stance, rebuild the path of peace. Oh, let me talk each day a little kinder. Let me talk each day a little kinder. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me serve in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way. Let me love in a holy, holy way. Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way. Let me live in a holy, holy way. Oh, good.
Okay, today we're talking about the one body, and of course this year we're focusing on living everyday wonder and living through the eyes of spirituality. And I'd also like to just, for your information, for the rest of the year, I'm going to be wearing these garments that are actually designed by They're art designed by Canadian First Nations people. Now that's even a misnomer because they're not Canadian First Nations, they're First Nations people. And so I have all of these garments, a different one for about 5 weeks or 6 weeks, and I'll rotate them. And it's in support of Indigenous art here in the country because, of course, my passion is art and color. So these are available for you to purchase as well. If you're interested, just contact me. If there's something you see that I'm wearing, I'll let you know how you can get it, okay? So here we go, and only if this works for me. Today we're going to talk about something called the placebo effect, the nocebo effect, and about our memory, all having to do with our bodies. Now I have to tell you something that was such a wonderful experience, and I'll reiterate that as I go through this talk a little further. And that was that take a moment, just think about where can you go in your life, or where do you go in your life where you experience feeling comfortable with people, where you actually, not just comfortable, but where you're looking to make eye contact, where you know that they'll look back and they'll smile at you, where they'll look at you and say hello and not be afraid. That was the experience at convention. And I came back thinking everyone in the world needs to experience that feeling of oneness, that feeling of accepting everyone with non-judgment, without even knowing everybody. We were looking at each other like, do I know you? And if I don't, can I know you? And we weren't hugging, but we came close. And, you know, it's an interesting thing. So I shared it with our administrator, Brenda. And I said, you know, this is my experience. And she said, I experience that when I go on walks, where, you know, I might have my dog and other people have their dog or they don't, but we're all of like mind. We kind of know each other from that respect. And she said, you know, everybody's friendly and says hello, and we have nice dialogue with each other. So I invite you, if you aren't filling your life with enough of that, of going to places where you feel connected, even if you don't know the people, even if it's coming here, you may not know each other really well, but know that you're accepted and not judged and you're loved. So that's what I'd like to start with. So let's start with this placebo effect. And this quote stood out to me. The physical body exists that the soul may function on this plane. Body is not an unreality, quite the reverse. It is a divine and perfect reality when rightly understood. And what I'd like to explore today is this idea that, yes, we seem to be in this physical vessel, but that we are spirit within this physical vessel, and that there is so much more that is possible for us. And so because I like to include my intellect in these conversations and a little bit of science, that's why we're talking about placebos and nocebos today. So what is a placebo response? You probably have heard of it, right? Mm-hmm. That's where you believe that something works, even if it's a sugar pill, as long as you don't know that it's a sugar pill, right? Or something like that. Well, our bodies actually make chemicals that are more powerful than any heroin that you could buy on the street. Like, we are a chemical manufacturing plant. We create chemicals based on our thoughts, our reactions, our feelings, and our beliefs. Simply, you don't need to use affirmations. You just need to have a simple notion. And a notion is an idea, a belief, a concept, a conviction, an opinion, a view, a thought, an impression, an image, a perception. But you don't need an affirmation. Often when we make affirmations, it's because we don't believe it's possible. But the placebo effect is just this idea that lands within us and we believe something to be true. And when we do, we create the chemicals and the vibrations to attract to us or within us whatever it is that's required based on that notion. So placebo responses occur in cancer-like spontaneous remissions. How many have heard of spontaneous remissions? Yeah. I mean, I remember the first time that I was getting a little heavy and I experienced a hernia in my belly button. I'd had previous surgery there to cauterize my tubes, and so there was a small incision. And so it was an obvious place if you're heavier and there's pressure on it for that to rupture. And it hurt so much. And I was going through ministerial training at the time, and we were practicing prayer with each other. And there was a woman there, and she had gone through ministerial training a couple of times, but she was taking these courses just to refresh and to be part of the group with us. And so we were invited to pray with each other. And I asked her if she would pray based on this pain I was experiencing. And whether it was me believing that she just knew how to pray or whatever, within 30 seconds of her saying the words, and I don't even remember what they were, I have never since that moment experienced any pain in that area. It was gone. And I remember looking at her and saying, how did this happen? What did you do to me? But that was the placebo effect, perhaps. And perhaps it was the power of prayer. I don't know. But that was for me like a spontaneous remission. So what is the mechanism? The body makes these anti-cancer drugs because of this simple notion that what I'm taking is an anti-cancer drug. So I had the simple notion that her prayer, her spiritual mind treatment, was going to make a difference. And guess what? It did. So how many times have you had a notion, either positive or negative, and you have experienced the results immediately? We all are capable of it because that's the spirit within working on us. So our thinking actually makes it so. And if I can have full screen here, Randy, the 5 core principles of unity are that God is good, God is absolute good and everywhere, that people are good as a consequence, and that our thoughts create experiences. And that's what we're talking about here. Our thoughts create our experiences. And that, of course, prayer is connection and action is needed. And we can get into that at another time. So what is a nocebo response? So the doctor says, hey, George, I'm sorry to tell you, but you have prostate cancer. It has metastasized to all these bones, and you only have 6 months to live. And the thing is that when George is told that, what happens? He might not even survive 6 months. And so doctors have become, and Deepak Chopra talks about this, doctors have started to be trained where they recognize the kind of power their words have on their patients, and to talk to them about possibilities and not giving people timelines, because they know how powerful our thoughts are and how our thoughts can create. And so when a doctor doesn't give you possibilities but just gives you a dead end, you experience the nocebo effect. So George happens to believe everything the doctor tells him, and he translates that notion, that simple little moment of an idea, into that outcome. And it's the opposite of a placebo response, because you don't have to actually take anything by mouth. It's just an idea that you heard, a concept that you heard. So the nocebo effect is the opposite of the placebo effect. It describes a situation where a negative outcome occurs due to a belief that something will cause harm. Whereas a placebo effect is believing that something will be positive. So I'm not saying to stop thinking or don't have narratives or stories anymore. Just first get in touch with the stillness within. So if you've been telling certain stories, like in my family there is cancer, or in my life every fall I get a cold, or if I go into a big group of people I'm going to catch COVID, what's going to happen? Probably your thinking makes it so. And I'm not saying that if you say, well, I'm not going to catch COVID, what's the thought behind I'm not going to catch COVID? I'm going to catch COVID and I'm afraid. So remember that you're sponsoring thought also, and the sponsoring thought is what you really truly believe is what is the most powerful thing. So from this centered place, when you go to that place, and we did that this morning, where you go to that place where you connect with who you actually are beyond this body, that you can smile at the stories that you tell. You can just say, oh, thanks for sharing, but that's not the truth that I wish to express. So how about that? Are you willing to just, when you start to hear yourself tell a story like you just can't believe, to just smile and go, oh, I forgot. That's not the truth. I'm done. So let's say you're talking to somebody about your story. Just notice it, smile, and realize that you really don't need that story anymore. Why are you telling it to begin with? I mean, that's usually how and why we relate to other people, because we want to tell the stories of all the SHIT that happens in our life, right? Why not tell stories about the good? This is what's great that's going on in my life. How about saying to somebody, what's wonderful that's happening for you this week? Why not start the conversations that way and create a place of more positivity? Just an idea. You don't need to use affirmations, though, I mean, they're fine. Sometimes the desire to use an affirmation is showing you that there is something that you're wanting to shift. And to go inside and to recognize that, how can I release this in a way that's the most effective for me? So let's look at memory and just thinking in general. So here's another quote that I really liked. We have been raised to fear the yes within ourselves, our deepest cravings. But once recognized, those which did not enhance our future lose their power and can be altered. And you know, it's true, isn't it? As a kid, for instance, we want this and we want that and we want this and we want that. And as we get older, we have these desires. And because we were taught as a kid to not want all these things, when we have a desire, there's this idea that it must be bad. But the thing is that a lot of the most positive desires that bubble up within us come from the spirit within. They don't come from that wanting outside gratification, I guess. They come from the need to feel supported, to feel loved, to feel more fully expressed. And when you can connect with the spirit within, you can identify which is which. So memories, our memories, are encoded in every cell of our body. Our memories are constantly transforming themselves into physical realities in our body. So think about that too. The memories that you have, if you keep remembering them and bringing them back up, then they get anchored more and more in our bodies. And how can we learn to release them? The first is to notice that they are. I remember the first time that I went within in meditation and I asked, why is it that I'm so fat? And the answer that came bubbling up was that your favorite person was your grandmother. And she was fat. And everyone else in the family was skinny. But she loved you and she supported you and she cared for you. And so I started to create a body that replicated this loving, caring, supportive woman, my grandmother. Now, I've been working on reversing that and still being loving, caring, and compassionate, but without all of the extra cumbersomeness. So, how have your memories manifested in your body? How are they showing up? Just a question, something to ask yourself. Because no, your thinking makes it so, and your thinking can also undo it. The way we interpret any experience in every moment of our existence results in this printout, which is our body. So when you see someone and you think, I wonder how they ended up looking that way, know that it's a moment-by-moment experience that created the printout that is your body. It's like a 3D machine that creates something. We have created this. And that's why we can have spontaneous remissions. That's why we can have disease. That's why we can heal and all of these things. And it's also why we grow old, because we believe that we do. Because there is nothing in our body except for our thinking that causes us to get old. Like, think about that. Charles Fillmore actually was thinking that if he really got it right, and he's one of the co-founders of Unity, that he would be able to live forever. And then on his deathbed, apparently, he was known to say, I guess I didn't quite have it figured out yet. But the thing is that that's the truth of it. Wouldn't it? I don't know if that would be wonderful to live forever, but it'd be really nice to live to the moment that we want to and be really healthy and vibrant. I'd like that. And then the day the money runs out, maybe, is the day I'll croak. I don't know. So the body is just a printout. The hardware is the nervous system. And the software is the chemical changes that are occurring. It's our biochemistry. And the programming is our own thoughts. So our thoughts are the programs, just like the programs in your computer. Our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, our interpretations, our notions. And there is a programmer. So who's the programmer? If we are the software and all of that, who is the programmer? The programmer is the inner self. And you are and can communicate with this programmer all the time, anytime. When you get in touch with the inner self, you can rewrite any program that you have to the degree that you want to, or to the degree that you're willing to, or that you're able to release the old programming. So the mind-body connection, or the mind-body, is actually an inseparable unit. We're not just a body that happens to think. It's all interrelated. So this is interesting. In 1980, scientists at the Ohio State University were studying the metabolism of cholesterol in rabbits. And they were feeding the rabbits diets which were extremely high in cholesterol. I know that I've eaten high in cholesterol foods. Have you? Chips, French fries, fried foods in general. And they found that one group of rabbits had normal cholesterol levels despite being given the same diet. And they wondered what was the difference. And the only difference between these rabbits was that the technician feeding the rabbits that were in the control group, the group that didn't have high cholesterol, didn't throw the food at them. So like you can imagine, they were probably in a pen, and the one guy would just kind of throw food and they would just eat it. The other one took each one out of their cages and pet them and cuddled them and kissed them and sang to them and spoke to them. And even though they ate high cholesterol foods, they ended up having normal cholesterol levels. So that's kind of the bridge that I was talking about, like going to convention or going to places where you feel loved, or being surrounded by people who love you, perhaps even cuddling, kissing, all those things with the individuals that you feel comfortable with. But that can lower your cholesterol. Who's into kissing and lowering our cholesterol and singing? Emilio, yay! And this care love that they received resulted in a change in their brain cells and elsewhere in their bodies, and they didn't get the high cholesterol. So, we talk about being more positive and surrounding ourselves with things that are more positive, but that it can actually have chemical effects in our bodies. We can live longer, be happier, and just generally be healthier. There was a study done at the University of Miami where they took a group of premature infants, Group A, the control group, and Group B, which was the group that was the one they were actually studying. And in Group B, the investigator would reach out through the hole in the crib and stroke the preemie 3 times a day for about 10 minutes. The other group did not get that contact. And I don't remember how long ago this was. Did I say how long? No. And what they found was that those babies that experienced this stroking and flow of consciousness, or we'll call it love, gained an average of 49% more weight per day. So when you think about just that connection makes such a difference. So if you're not having that connection, and maybe you're afraid for the touching part and the kissing part, but you can sing, you can dance, you can laugh with your friends, you can be on the phone and dance in a video call if you want. Whatever it is that you can do to, and I'm not saying I want you to gain 49% of your body weight every day. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that given the same formula and the same diet, the growth hormones that were produced in these babies increased and caused them to gain 49%. And so if we're experiencing disease in our bodies, we're not getting enough love. And that love can be self-love. That can be doing stuff that you love, so you feel good. So ask people 2 questions, and you'll kind of know where they're at. Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you? Mm-hmm. Generally, right? And do you love your job if you're working? Yes. And do you know that the two things go together? Maybe your job is to just get up every day. Do you love your job? Yeah. There's a few newly retired people that are going, yeah, I love my job. And if you can honestly say yes to both, you're going to be all right. Like, how encouraging is that? So if you can't say yes, you get to make a difference about that. A very astonishing fact is that more people die in our culture on Monday mornings because they hate their jobs. No other animal knows the difference between Monday and Tuesday but human beings. You know, they get up every day and go, hi, I'm here. Why don't we do that? I encourage us to do that. So what's the difference? It's just an idea, a notion, a thought. Again, thoughts create our experiences. Your thoughts create your experiences. So if you're not enjoying your experiences, then change your thoughts. Notice them first. Go within and say, what could I be thinking instead? And then change your thoughts. So aging, the way we interpret time, completely influences very distinct biological changes in our body. So how many people think you're going to get wrinkled and decrepit when you get old? A lot. Look around at the people that you see that are older. I mean, you know, I'm hobbling around part of the time. I hope to eventually not be, but I think I bought into this idea that by a certain age, I'm supposed to hobble and I'm supposed to be wrinkled. So I'm working on it. Maybe I'll be like Charles Fillmore on my deathbed, say I didn't quite figure it out, but I was working on it. Your essence, your real essence, is the field of awareness that interacts with your own self and then becomes both your mind and body. You're basically consciousness in action. We are not physical bodies that have learned how to think. We're thoughts that have learned how to create a physical body. You are divine intelligence that has learned how to create a physical body. You're awesome, fabulous, magnificent. Your mind is not trapped in the brain or even in the body. It extends far beyond the reaches of the cosmos. You are bigger than what you're seeing. You are the world and beyond. You are infinite, unbounded, although your expression is in this body. In fact, the whole universe is a field of intelligence. Some people call it God. And when God, you, thinks, interprets, then the material world comes out as its expression. So how do we begin then to inhabit our destiny of being here? I believe it starts with reverence and listening, with honoring every bit of life we encounter. That's Mark Napo. So to just take a deep breath every now and then and just say, what have I been thinking just now? What would I rather be thinking? So what you think about time, health, love brings about physical changes in you because the response is within. So whether it be a placebo effect or you believing that something can happen to you because someone said so or you saw it happen to others, or you're carrying memories that don't serve you anymore, your thinking makes it so. So would you say this with me? My body is listening. I speak to it knowing I am speaking as God. And so it is. So I'm the place where God shows up.
It's all aligned. Am I strong enough to bear the burdens that sometimes come living this thing called life? Am I wise enough to make the right decisions when I'm standing at the fork in the road? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone, and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Sing! I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Will I have enough to do the things I need to do to take care of myself? Will I have the health of mind and body to live a life of grace and wholeness? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone, and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. Sing it with me. I am the place. You are the place. We are the place where God shows up. Sing. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up.
Oh, wow. I am the place where God shows up. Wow, that is so cool. And so knowing that, I am creating this body with my thoughts. I don't believe in aging either, There's just one little challenge with that. I say I'm 80 going on 60, but my kids are all in their 50s. My daughter's 59, so there is a little challenge about that. However, it's not my problem. Anyway, I just love that talk. And that's what Unity was built on. Myrtle Fillmore saying, no, I'm not going to believe that. Thank you very much. No. And here we are. Isn't that amazing? So what was your takeaway today? Put a comment in the chat or in the place below. We look at those, and it's really cool to know that you're reacting with us and you're interested in being a part of what's going on here. Let's take a moment now to engage in the spiritual practice of conscious giving. I was at a church one time. We said, now it's the time for conscious giving. And everybody says, yay! 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 So thank you for supporting and giving to the work of this Unity community. For those of you here, there's envelopes on the back of your chairs if you'd like to provide your offering that way. I haven't done that for years now. I just e-transfer. And now e-transfer actually has it. For a long time, you could not do it every month, like you had to keep going and putting it in. Now it's automatic. Finally, they realized, thank goodness we can have recurring e-transfers. It's about time. So let's bless these gifts together, okay? Divine love that I am blesses all I give and all I receive. Take it away, Emilio.
When I say yes, yes, yes to life, 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 I say yes, yes, yes to God. I claim my best. When I say yes, I say yes, yes, yes to life. When I say yes, yes, yes to love, 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 I say yes, yes, yes to God. I claim my best. When I say yes, I say yes, yes, yes to love. When I say yes, yes, yes to prosperity, I say yes, yes, yes to God. I claim my best. When I say yes, I say yes to prosperity. When I say yes, yes, yes to happiness, I say yes, yes, yes to God. I claim my best. When I say yes, I say yes, yes, yes to happiness. When I say yes, yes, yes to life, 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 I say yes, yes, yes to God. I claim my best. When I say yes, I say yes, yes, yes to life. I say yes, yes, yes to life. I say yes, yes, yes to life.
Oh, just say yes to everything. Simpler than having to remember to. Oh, it's not stopping. Get up, you're still singing.
Oh, well, it's probably going to keep on going.
Is it going to keep on going? All right. Well, we're going to say yes to prayer. So just pray to us. Remember that we're here to pray with you. That you can do prayer requests there in the back of the chairs. Those that are here online, send us your prayer requests. There's an email address, isn't there? What is the
right
email
up on the
address?
screen.
Oh, there it is. prayer@unityspiritualcenter.com. Or else just put your prayer requests in the chat or in the comments section below. Well, now it's time for the prayer for protection. And how are we going to do that, Reverend Ann? Oh, we've got a different song coming up.
And it may actually interfere, so I don't know how long we're going to have to wait for this.
Everybody get up and dance. Emilio.
And see, the words of this next song are relax and let go. There is no such thing as a coincidence. So some glitch. Please bear with us at home. We'll figure this out. If we wait like about a minute, it's probably going to be over. I'm hoping.
In other words, well, while we do it, we can think of things we can say yes to.
Okay.
Say yes to the weather. What else? What else do you want to say yes to?
Yes to kissing and hugs.
Kissing and hugging, yes, yes.
Prosperity.
Oh, yeah. What else shall we say yes to? Yes to accepting traffic.
Accepting what is. Even crazy music in the background.
Accepting your good. Saying yes to your good. Accepting to all your fruits and vegetables growing. Yes. Yes.
I think we can now
I
relax
think we're
and let
done.
go.
Oh, no.
Oh, it is. Let me just bump ahead here and see if I can kick it out. There we go. It's just I don't know how to get it back up. Randy, can you hit the computer and get us to our... Hit the computer, Randy. Just hit the show. Choose the slide that you want to go to first. You want to go the other way, yes. To relax and let go. Thank you for your patience, everybody.
It's these little glitches that make us at home.
Exactly.
You know, what's going on? Oh, Chloe.
Oh, and we missed a slide, so go up to the prayer of protection. Just go up to and click that one. Above that one, Randy, click the one above it. There, and now this slideshow. Wonderful. And then are we on full screen at home? Our lovely man in his orange shirt is running back and forth here between computers and tablets, and we're all set. Let's take a deep breath and let's get centered. And let's say this prayer for protection together. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. And thank God that song is over. So let's sing Relax and Let Go. Are you ready to relax and let go? And this has such a nice cadence. Don't you just want to dance to this one?
It's like a doo-wop, doo-wop. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well. Sing it. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well, all is well. And every day I affirm and pray that I'm blessed with everything I have. I release my fear, 'cause it's all so clear. I am held, I am loved, I am safe. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I am well, I am well, I am well. And now I see what my life can be when I trust in the process and have faith. I know that when I let go, that I have all I ever need. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I am well, I am well, I am well. I relax, let go, sing, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender, I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well.
All is well.
I am well.
I am well.
All is well.
All is well.
I am well.
So don't you feel better now?
Yay.
So we'll see you next week. Relax and surrender. And for those of you here, join us for coffee. Bye for now.